Do you ever play a Roblox Battlegrounds game and take a second to analyze the articulate animations behind the moves? Or do you ever join a dancing game to see the smooth, perfect animations behind the dances? Have you ever thought to yourself, I wish I could make animations like these. Damn it, I'm so fucking bad at animating. If so, then you've come to the right place. In this video, I'll be showing you the materials you need to animate, fundamentals of Roblox animation, and the mindset you need to be great at it. To get started, the main materials you need for Roblox Animation in Studio are Moon Animator and Rig Edit Light plugins. Blender animation is a whole different story when it comes to materials, so I'm just going to make another video explaining Blender animation the next tutorial. Before buying Moon Animator, yes it costs money, and yes, it is very expensive, learn to navigate Studio. I learned to navigate Studio by building dumb things with parts and just exploring the toolbox. I'll leave the plugins you need in the description so you don't have to go looking for them yourself. Now, when opening Moon Animator in the Plugins tab, it may feel like opening the cockpit of a commercial airliner, but trust me, you get used to it quick. First things first, use the Moon Animator sub-plugin Rig Creator to spawn in a rig that suits you. Personally, I just use my avatar, but a template rig would work just as good. I recommend starting animation with R6 rigs because they're more commonly used amongst animators and definitely easier to animate with. When you want to create a new animation, click on the rig using the select tool with Moon Animator open and click New Rig Animation. Once you have your timeline open, it's time to start moving blocks. To select a bone to move, click the transparent blue box on the limb and use the axis tool to move it. You can press R to switch from rotation or location tool, and you can press Y with the tool selected to have it run on a world-based axis or a local-based axis, and it's completely preference whichever one of those you want to use. Those two keybinds are the most important, but I'll put a keybind list on the screen and in the description, so feel free to pause and read it. To turn this pose to an animation, you have to put another pose on the timeline that the rig can ease into. To do this, move the blue line on the timeline and create another pose using the tools, and click space to play the animation once you're finished. Congratulations, you just made an animation. Now you might be saying, but Kermie, this animation looks like shit. And this is how most of your animations are going to come out at first. But as you learn the basic rules of animation, you'll see your results improve. Once you get used to the layout and controls of Moon Animator by just playing around for a bit, it's time to look into the 12 principles of animation. The 12 principles of animation consist of these methods: squash and stretch, anticipation, staging, straight ahead / pose to pose, follow through / overlap, slow, in and out, arcs, secondary action, timing, exaggeration, solid drawing, and appeal. I'll leave a very informative video by Becker about the 12 principles of animation in the description, but to quickly summarize them. Squash and stretch gives objects a sense of weight, flexibility when moving. Anticipation prepares the audience for major action, preventing movements from looking stiff. Staging directs the audience's attention to the most important part of the scene through camera angles and acting. Straight ahead and pose to pose. Straight ahead is frame by frame animating, and pose to pose defines keyframes first for better structure. Follow through an overlapping action, natural movement where parts of a body continue moving after the main body stops. Slow in and slow out adds realism by having objects accelerate, decelerate rather than moving at a constant speed. Arcs, most natural actions follow a curved rather than straight path. Secondary action adds depth by including minor actions that support the main action. Timing determines the speed and weight of an object based on the number of frames used. Exaggeration pushes poses and actions to make them more dynamic and entertaining. Solid drawing ensures the characters have volume, weight, and proper 3D perspective. And finally, appeal gives the character a charismatic, interesting, and clear personality. People think animation takes a long time to master, and they're definitely right about one thing. It takes a very long time to get good, but you can never truly master animation. Think of animating as an art. Many people have different art styles that may not appeal to others, and that's okay. Don't let kind criticism let you down. Simply take the advice and use it to improve. It took me 3 years to get as good as I am today, and I'm still looking to improve more. I believe with the proper practice and outlooks, you can get good in no time. Take as many opportunities as you can. Speak with people in the animation community and learn from your mistakes. Speaking with like-minded people could make you some new friends and a newly acquired skill. Practice a lot, but don't get too burnt out. It's healthy to keep a consistent schedule that works with you. And That's about all I have for this video. Keep an eye out for the next tutorial. It's going to be on Blender, and thank you for watching.